everyone, and welcome to the Today Show. Now, I am joined today with the fabulous Nick Hurd. Now, you guys might know him from Keeping It Real with Nick.
Yes, it is.
Amazing. And it is such a delight to have you here with us today.
Well, thank you, Cynthia.
Amazing. Yes, and that is right. I am Cynthia Stone. So thank you for tuning in. We are promised to have a delightful show today. So many things to talk about, so many things happening in the city. Now, you wanted to talk specifically about a rally. Is that right?
That is correct, Cynthia. I want to talk about autism and disability arts. And yeah, there is a rally going on for autism. There has been protesters against the government and to fight for autism people who have been treated unfairly, financially, and emotionally. But know what? I'm not going to think the negative today. I want to think the positive.
Absolutely. That is Nick, always putting the positive spin on things. Now, speaking of spin, you might be hearing some ruckus and noises in our background, and that's because we are live on location right here at the Witchwood Barns. Now, it's an amazing space, an amazing place, and we'll definitely show you around in a little bit. Now that
yes, we will.
Absolutely.
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize. I am happy to engage in the banter. Now, I even came up with a nice little acronym for us. Cynthia and Nick is CAN. Because you can.
Because you can.
Exactly. And at this show, it's all about showcasing abilities and really embracing our differences, because not all people are made the same, and we should celebrate our diversity. Isn't that right?
Yeah, diversity, pride, dignity, and have fun.
Absolutely.
Celebrating your life, your outstanding, unique self. And keep it up.
Yes, keep it up. That's right. Win with a grin. It's all about having that positive mentality and stepping into your greatness. And that's really what we're all about here. Now, Nick, you have done so much yourself, being able to step into greatness and overcome adversity.
Yes. Well, the past few years since I did Keep It Real with Nick 2 years ago, I was in the film festival a year ago. Wow. And yes, I am going back again this year.
Amazing. Wow. So we are in the presence of greatness, guys. Now, you definitely got to keep an eye on Nick. There is lots happening in Nick's world.
Oh, yes.
Amazing.
And recently, I've interviewed the Toronto Maple Leafs this year, the alumni.
What?
And they're having a gala in March.
Ooh.
In late March.
Wow.
They're having on March 23rd.
Huh.
Yes.
Wow, that's coming up.
They're having it. Yes, it's coming up. And I've been looking forward to it, which I will leave you with this cliffhanger, but I will keep you posted on that probably in a few months.
That's right. So stay tuned for the latest and greatest, and we'll be right back after this clip.
Dave Stevens for the Disability Channel in Lakeland, Florida. The Tigers playing the Phillies today. Bryce Harper's not here. His teammates, some of them are in this split squad game. The Tigers, they're prepping for the 2019 season. Miguel Cabrera sat down with me to talk a little bit, as did some of Harper's teammates.
Try to do what I can to be ready for the season and be healthy and try to play a full season.
You're having a lot of fun out there. I see you with the guys out there hitting the balls and some monster tater shots. I hope you save some for today's game.
I don't know. You gotta practice and do your job. You know, when you come into the game, you don't know what's gonna happen. So, bro, you gotta prepare good. You gotta do your workout. You gotta do anything you can to be ready for the game, because in baseball you never know what's going on every day.
And it's going to be an exciting season. It probably almost is the opposite. Everybody thinks all the immediate attention for Bryce, but nobody's going to pay attention to you guys for a couple of weeks, and you can kind of just do your thing and get ready for the season.
I mean, this is good. He's going to be his attention no matter what, you know. He got a huge contract. I think everybody was waiting for that moment. He waiting for him to sign. And he signed. I mean, everybody knows he's going to get his attention. even when we go to Phillies. But at the end of the day, we all teammates, we all win together, and if we want to go far enough in this game or in this race, we need to come as a team.
What's your feelings now on the stuff that they're doing to baseball with the nuances of starting reliever and all these kind of things? I mean, are you for it, against it, or do you just kind of go with the flow, and if it works, we do it?
You know what? You go with it. Analytics, and we had meetings this morning. We talked about just exactly what you were talking about. And you just got to kind of keep an open mind here in these things. Old school baseball, absolutely I am. I believe in throwing the baseballs out there on the field and whacking them around pretty good, but catching them and getting the people out you're supposed to. I still always will believe in that, but there's a lot of validity to some of the stuff they're throwing at us, and it's kind of fun. It's a new wave, and it's interesting for an old guy like myself.
We feel great as a team. It's a lot of energy, and we're excited, to get things going. And we're ready to get past this spring training, and just get out there and compete. And it's just a really exciting moment for us right now.
How's that transition going for you as far as, infield to the outfield? Obviously different. You've got to read parks. You've got to read walls. How's that going for you?
Really well. I like it out there. Going out there has made me a lot more comfortable just with baseball in general, and I'm enjoying it, man.
So there you have it. High expectations for the Philadelphia Phillies and Bryce Harper. And for the Tigers, well, Gardy, he says he's cautiously optimistic. In Lakeland, Florida, for the Disability Channel, I'm Dave Stevens.
Hello everyone, welcome back. And we're about to tell you a bit about some stuff and leave you with the story. And we also want to say a thank you to East 2 Seals Employment. And Cynthia, would you mind saying some thank yous?
Absolutely, yes. When it comes to the employment sector, absolutely. I definitely want to thank Paramount, TLDSB, Leggett, Kia, and Blue Buffalo. I mean, without you guys, we would not be where we are today. So we are so thankful in terms of the employment opportunities. And speaking of employment opportunities,
yes.
I mean, I'm definitely really in favor of the trend that I'm seeing right now in the workforce with major companies like Manulife and Amex that are stepping up and having a more inclusive and diverse workforce. Like, it's truly amazing. Like, I truly applaud them. That's what it's all about. We really need to be welcoming people with abilities. We're not all created the same, and that is where our awesomeness lies.
Yes, awesomeness, right? And creative ideas.
That's right.
And creative, unique ways, and also keep at it.
That's right.
Just keep reaching to greatness and reaching to the stars.
Exactly. Reach to the stars. Well said. And that's what it's all about. I think that when you bring in more people of diversity, you get more brilliant ideas, you get a more inclusive, environment where people that wouldn't normally necessarily go to Manulife are now like, wow, now I see myself represented. That's amazing. And there was one article I was reading actually, which I thought was fascinating, where they were searching and searching and searching for the right person for the job. It was a customer service job, and it was one of those jobs where you're constantly being berated by the worst comments from society, people coming in and complaining and complaining and complaining. And then so the people that were being hired were getting really affected by the negative energy, as you can imagine, and there was a high turnover rate. Then what ended up happening, this guy was marveling. He ended up going up to the manager and saying, wow, I'm so impressed. Because what he noticed was there was this lovely woman sitting there and smiling. And her smile didn't falter. And they would be shouting at her. They'd be telling her all the horrible things that are happening. And her smile wouldn't falter. He was so amazed. He went over to the head of staff and said, I just want to really relay my sincere appreciation for the fact that you have such an amazing employee there. He's like, where did you find her? She's amazing. She said, well, you'd be amazed, but she can't hear. And so it was just the fact that she wasn't able to receive that negative commentary, but she did a better job than all of the hearing people that had been hired before her.
Yes, and also I also heard a story about another woman who needed help with her groceries, and there are people happened at a grocery store. I'm not going to say the name, but I want to say positive. no one would help her with her groceries, and she had to be asked to be removed and come back with help. Even if she didn't came back with help, she can't come back again. And plus, I know she still needs help, but getting around, getting her groceries packed in, and that was really harsh of what they have done to her. And she has a voice box too, and that was a bit hard for her to getting help, getting around, and yes, and it's hard. Yes, in our society.
Yes.
Actually, our society may be a bit screwed up, but you know what? We're gonna keep fighting a good fight and stay positive.
That's
and
right.
That's all that matters right now.
That is all that matters, and I agree. I mean, here are two sides of the same coin. One being inclusive and welcoming diversity and really helping out one another, and the other actually closing the doors and not recognizing the commonality, the commonness in our humanity, and the fact that we all need to be created and welcomed in a positive environment. And it goes a long way. Kindness goes a long way. Showing and inclusivity goes a long way. And when people feel welcome, more people will join. And that's what it's all about. It may be costly at first, and we're definitely going to talk and brainstorm some solutions. And if any of you people out there watching this have any ideas or comments on this story or others that you'd like to see, or ways that we can help improve and make, our communities even more inclusive, then please reach out to us. You can always check us out at the disabilitychannel.ca. You can check us out on Roku, and definitely follow us on Twitter and check us out on Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. It's been such an honor to have you, Nick.
Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more.